It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Burbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It. QB draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's low. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Touchdown, Buffaloes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. A punt return to take the lead in a playoff game, a moment we're not going to forget.
And keep in mind, they're playing to get to the national championship, and you make this play, the return man makes the play, but really it were the blocks that set him up to be able to give him enough room in that alley to get into the end zone. Great job by the entire unit.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. for scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Buffs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Contact as he threw it. Quick throw, catch made on the outback. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? That's caught. It's Stewart. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down and the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. We'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So now it's 3rd and short in the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Oh, and he fires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Salter. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down. Stop after a small gain. Now look at a 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. We kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the catch. It's Miller. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Press coverage now from the secondary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. And
this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They go up 18 after the PAT.
Colorado, 21, Oregon, 3.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Scanning the field. It's Moore. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Hughes. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
28, Oregon, 3.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. To throw. It's Moore. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
You finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Play in this drive to begin at the 36. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tight end goes in motion. It's a quarterback keeper. Crosses the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. And this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Salter. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buffs.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
They'll try to add to the lead now for PAT. The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
3.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead. Move the football to the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
But I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. To the air, it's Moore. Grab down the middle, it's Stewart. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35, Oregon, 10.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, but the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Miller. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. The offense will take their first time out of the half and talk strategy here. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Price. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He breaks free. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Buffaloes looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back, it's Salter. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Welch. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. No huddle now for the offense.
And first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll run the option. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. 38-40. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Colorado offense will take over first and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Sticking with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Caught in the backfield. It's Atkins. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And the Buffaloes will send their one team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Burst out in more, he's still running. The carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he keeps it. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Ducks are in the red zone now. They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go! Let's go!
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
He's taken down at the 2-yard line. It's now 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go!
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Colorado 38, Oregon 17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16 with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they hand it off to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Salter. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking for some space. It's Hayden. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Game 2. Third down coming up.
Third down after that running play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Hayden.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. So running back's got it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Breaks into open space.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Toss play to the outside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Tackle is made at the 24. Brings up third down.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to the lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the option play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. That's the kind of execution that's built on that practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And we'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good.
The kick is good.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
41, Oregon, 24.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Away with the run game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's a keeper. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Salter. A screen to the wide receiver.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback will take a knee. Here's the second down play. And the offense will just take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games.